Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We've been online for 5 years. We've got over 450 live shows, both short and long form. We also have a theater out here in Burbank if you're out here in California and want to come see us. We've been in Burbank now for about 7-8 years, and we've been going for 48 years. So come out and check us out. So here's our cast tonight, starting with Rashida.
Hey, y'all.
And Bobby.
Hi, thanks for watching.
And Lindsay.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining.
And Mary.
Stop.
Now you're wondering why they're all in those costumes right now, because the first game we're going to play is called Roof Mart. It's a takeoff of Walmart. I could have done Ceiling Mart, Floor Mart, Angle Mart, I don't know. But, I just said I'm going to do Roof Mart because it sounds better than Ceiling Mart or Floor Mart. Floor Mart sounds like it's something you put on your floor. So anyway, we're doing a takeoff of Walmart, and I have my staff here. I'm the manager. We have a security, and that's Rashida right there, as you can see. And then we have Bobby. There's Bobby up there. He's at electronics. And then we have Lindsay, and she's cosmetics. And then we have Mary, and she's apparel and shoes. So that's our staff right there. Oh, now I'm going to change back so I can get my store behind me. Are you ready for this? There's my Walmart store, my superstore. Okay, all right, so this is going to be our first one. The second one, because we're doing 2 of them today, is called Airbnb, and I'll get to that in just a while. Let's take off with Roof Mart. All right, look, I've been manager of this store for over 2 years now, and this store really has problems now, okay? First of all, the cashier is not here, okay? She has a tendency to be late anyway, but she's not even here at our meeting, and I don't know if she's even going to make it in here today before the store opens. Our kids is not here, and our sporting goods guy and our home goods, they're all gone, all 4 of them. I don't know where they are, but they were supposed to be at this meeting today. There was money missing out of the cash register. We always leave just a token of $100 in there just in case someone needs it for the last minute for anything, and that was missing, and the cash register was open this morning when I came in. The warehouse door was opened, and I don't know if anything else was stolen. So when you go back to your departments, please let me know. It was Rashida who called me when she came in at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. She always gets here 2 hours before the supplier trucks come in at 6. We come in at 8, and then we open at 9. Okay, so everybody comes in at 8 o'clock for their departments. Now, normally you'd be in your department right now setting stuff up, but today we're going to have our meeting, and then you can go to your departments in between. Because I need to get to the bottom of why the door was open, why sporting goods, home goods, I think they're dating. I don't know that. And then we also have the kids. Kids guy's not here either. Okay, so where are they? Where's the cashier? Okay. I'm going to be asking some of you guys if you know some of the answers to some of those things. We do have security cameras, but apparently the security camera was disabled. Yeah, and then, right, okay, I know. They disabled it. You found it. You've been able to get it back on, but it took till 4:30. But you think the break-in happened sometime between 2 and 4.
It had to. It had to between 2 and 4, not a minute over.
Okay, well, I'm going to be talking to you about that because normally we're closing up at 10 o'clock at night, and then by the time everybody gets out of here, it's about 11 o'clock. Okay? All right. Now, listen, I want to talk to each one of you individually, but I'm just going to address a few things together. Mary, stop smelling the shoes. Okay? I know when shoes come in, you want to smell them to see what brand they are, and you guess. That's your little game. Let me find out. Then you smell the clothes near the labels, and you can tell me, why don't you open your eyes and just read the label, okay? This whole smelling thing. And then this is what you're doing with some of the customers. You go around to the customers, you say, well, let me see if this smells. Let me smell you. And then let me smell, that. And what is it with you always have to do size 12 shoes? What Is that your idea that you want to date a man with size 12 shoes? Okay, I don't need you to. I'll talk to you individually. Don't worry about it. Okay, Lindsay, your boyfriend's coming over for lunch every day, and I don't like that. And then he tries to put on some of the makeup himself. The dude's a dude. Okay, I don't need him to be putting on lipstick and, eyeliner and stuff. I know he wants to be in a band. He thinks he's the next Kiss. So he's trying to get free makeup for you for his band gigs. Well, I just don't like that happening, okay? It's scaring the women away. It looks like he's a very weird man in the basically women's section of the store. Okay, Bobby, put that down. Okay, Bobby, I'm so upset with you that you're watching all your favorite soap operas and sporting events, and then you play video games in the electronics room, and you're not really focusing on sales. You're focusing on looking at games, looking at your phone. I know you'd probably put something up on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram. I know you have all those channels. I know that because I see you in the store on TikTok, okay? And you should not be doing TikTok. And then you want to play video games against some of the kids that come in, and you beat the hell out of them because that's all you do is play video games. It's the kids, then they won't buy the system. You have to let them beat you. I'll be talking to each and every one of you about that. I'm going to talk with security first, and I'm going to come around to each and every one of you. Please go to your departments and see if there's anything missing.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Yeah. All right, tell me what happened. You come in here at 4 o'clock because I was half asleep when you called me, but I want you to update me again.
I got a new gym membership. And usually what I like to do is before, I do my workout, I like to come in and prep and making sure everything is right for my shift. But I noticed something was kind of off. The doors was open. And see, listen, I haven't been the one to complain, right? As far as like my position and my pay, or should I say lack thereof. But, I'm not even a rent-a-cop. I'm just security. I don't even have a flashlight. All I have is a remote. And I go look at the monitors and everything. They're frozen. One of them is just all glitchy. And I tried to hit it some more. And the batteries fell out, so I put the tape on the back of it. Y'all got to do better than that. I mean,
hold on a second. You know why we took the flashlight away from you? Because you updated it. You got a laser light and didn't tell us. And you brought your own lasers in, and then you pointed at some...
I'm trying to be on my Call of Duty. They got that new game that just came out in the electronics department. Bobby, I've been talking to him about it.
Yeah, well, you blinded one of the customers, okay? You almost blinded them with the laser lights, okay? And then you go out and you start kicking the homeless people. I don't know why we have so many more homeless people.
Did they steal?
No, but why are you kicking them? Why are you kicking? I know, I can see if you want to move them if they're near the front of the store, but these people were out in the parking lot, and you go out and you kick them.
Why are you bringing up, excuse me, you my boss man, and I'll do better. How about that? I'll do better not to kick the homeless. Don't kick a man while they down. That's what we learning in 101. You're right. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so you come in here at 4 o'clock. The back door's open.
Yeah.
And you said you came up to the front. You saw the cash register was open. There was no money in it.
Exactly. And I want to know, where is Miss Lady at? Where's she at? Who was on the register the night before? Who closed the store? I synced it all, but it just so happened to be when I went to go check the monitors to go rewind it with the remote that just kept falling apart because I put the tape on the back of it. I couldn't do anything.
That's Lydia. She's not here right now. Do you know anything about Brian? He's in sporting, right. And Jack's in home goods. Do you know anything about what happened?
After a while, all Walmart employees start to look the same. I can't tell the difference. You see one blue vest, they all got it all.
Mm-hmm. You don't know why they're not at the meeting. I didn't get any texts. I didn't get any emails. I didn't get any cancellations from them. And also, Zoe and kids, I got nothing from her. What?
You're speaking of technology and electronics. You should be talking to the electronics. I think he has something to do with it.
Okay, so you think the electronics guy, you think he booby-trapped your one remote you got, and you think he's behind the robberies?
Because he knew I wanted the new Call Call of Duty. Why else would he want to not sabotage me? Of course. But to see that also that Lindsay, now I heard through the grapevine, okay? I heard through the grapevine that she actually knew Lydia. Because they went to go get their hair dyed together. You know, that bleach blonde and everything. Oh, yeah, I'm watching everything. Now, see, listen, even though the monitors may be down, but these monitors right here see me right here. They're watching everything. I see it. And I'm going to get my Call of Duty. You better I'm telling you, you better not let me catch Bobby walking down the aisle. He owe me a Call of Duty. And don't go try selling it off anywhere. But, oh, yeah, we got some sticky fingers going on here. And I know that Lindsay knows something about that register. Because she closed last night.
Oh, she took Lydia's spot to close. Interesting.
Now, see, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, you jump into conclusions. I'm just saying that she closed.
Close the store? Close the store, not the register. Got it. Okay.
That's correct. But she has eyes. So I'm just saying you need to be talking to her, too. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, that's a good idea. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to talk to apparel. So I'm going to go over and walk around the store and see if anything's missing, will you?
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Stay away from the lasers. Okay, apparel.
Stop.
Okay, Mary. All right, stop this, Mary.
What?
Okay. You don't have to bring your shoes. They should stay in your department. You don't need to bring them into a meeting with me. We're not in your department. Okay, all right. I don't know what's wrong.
I just like to be...
I mean, you even asked me to take my shoes off and smell my shoes, and they're like, I've been wearing these shoes all day. I don't think you really want to. And then you say that you can read people's minds by smelling their shoes. You can find out their past and present by smelling shoes. You think you're that clairvoyant?
I can, because once I taste and eat and smell shoes and the clothes, we can be part of each other.
Wait a minute, did you say taste?
Yeah, like,
Oh God, no! We're selling these clothes. You can't be putting your mouth on the clothes.
I bring from home, and I like.
Oh, it's your clothes. Okay.
Hang it on the racks in the shoe aisle, and then I like to take them back home when customers try it on and they don't want to buy.
Yeah.
Take them back home when I put them on. That makes me feel even closer to them. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't really want to know what you mean. I think you're really weird. You were here before I got here, and okay, I don't need you to lick the bottom of the shoe. That's just sickening. Okay, I know you tell me that you can lick a shoe and then you can tell somebody where they've been. I don't think, the customers are getting weirded out. They're getting weirded out when they go to the shoe division, and then you say you have to take your shoe off, then you smell their shoe, and then say, oh, you're going to need a hush puppy. Because you smell their
smelling someone's shoe is better than just guessing. Because imagine, you're a size, 10, and I say you're a size 12. Wouldn't that make you self-conscious about your feet? Like,
yeah, what is the obsession with you in 12-inch shoes? What's up with that?
Well,
Because you ask everybody if they're 12 inches, and sometimes it comes out in the wrong way. Do you understand what I'm saying? If a guy walks in and they say, are you 12 inches? And I know you're talking about his shoes, but they've come to me before and said, what is up with that? Was she some sort of sex addict or something? I said, no, she's talking about your foot size.
Well, you know what they say about big feet. Men with big feet, they're good runners. I love a good runner.
Yeah, but why do you ask the ladies if they have 12-inch feet too?
I swing both ways.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, right. I'm assuming you swing both ways, meaning you smell both men and women's shoes. Okay, thank you. We're gonna look into getting you some therapy. Okay. All right. You can leave now. I don't need to have you smelling anymore. No. Thank you. Okay. Cosmetics. Okay. All right. So Lindsay, let's talk first about your boyfriend. What are we going to do about him coming in every day and you want to put makeup on his face, or he wants to put it on himself?
Well, I was with him because he's in this huge rock band called Blue Mosquito. And they were just about to blow up. And last night when he came in, things were weird and awkward, and I found out he's been also sleeping with Lydia. So I confronted that.
Oh,
Can I say bitch in
yeah.
here?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I confronted her, and I told her if she lays one more hand on him, I will beat her ass in the parking lot. So we had words. We had words last night. The store was closed. There might have been 2 or 3 other people, but I am getting really upset just thinking about it. And thank you for bringing it up.
Now hold on a second. Yeah, because you did close the store last night. So Lydia, okay, so you followed her to the parking lot. Was this after you closed the store?
It's the confrontation started inside the store in my department. She and her nappy ass face that needs different makeup, by the way. She could use some blush and some lipstick, but anyway, she came in and she was acting all nice like she's my friend, and she said, "Yes, I have been. I have been sleeping with Bob." And I was like, "My Bob? Bob of Blue Mosquito? The bass player?" And she said yes. And then that's why some stuff got broken in there. She needs to pay for it. And I sprayed her with some hairspray right in the eyes. I hope she's blind today.
Okay, well then, did you have a fight in the parking lot? Did you?
Yes, that I followed her out with.
Okay, so you beat her up. So maybe that's why she's not here today,
I
because you
didn't
beat
her up, but I followed her out, and I had some lipstick that I threw at her. I threw some mascara at her, and I had a few loofahs, but that's all I took. That's all I had when I was walking out. I just grabbed some and threw at her head.
Okay, so then you came back in the store and locked up after that.
I don't remember if I locked up or not. I mean, did you hear how upset I am? She said she was sleeping with Bob. I don't know.
Okay, so that explains the back door, because I know we locked the front door and then we go out through the back. So you left the back door open, so that's how that got left open. Okay, that makes sense. And then somebody obviously came in and went into the cash register and took some of the money. We haven't really found too much else. I'm getting a note here from my assistant. Okay, I see. All right. By the way, let me ask you one more thing before you go, Lindsay.
Yes.
Bob, does he have 12-inch size shoes?
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm with him, obviously.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Lindsay. Okay, I'll look into this. Thank you. Let me have electronics.
Yo, Daddy-O.
Hello, Bobby. Okay, I don't really like it when you call me Daddy-O, okay? All right. I know you're my son. I know you're my son. But, you know, you're not my real son. You were adopted. You know that. Even though I still love you the same. But let's face it. I gave you the job because all you did as a kid growing up is sit on the frigging couch and play video games, and you'd still be there on our couch at the age of 31 years old, still playing video games with your mother and I, and we would like to have some time alone, so I gave you this job, and that's why you're working here, but obviously you're still playing video games, beating kids, and go ahead, I'll let you talk about this, son.
First of all, that hurts me to say. You have to say that you're not my real. Every time I'm not your real son, you say it. And second, yeah, I kill at video games. That's why you gave me this job, to boost video game sales. And
but you're not. You're pissing all the kids off because you're beating them all in Call of Duty. Okay? And then when the kid builds a Minecraft, you come in and you become some sort of evil person who destroys their entire town and then laugh at the kid.
I mean, I'm just preparing them for the real world. You know, they're gonna
You
have
don't
to.
know what the real world is. You were homeschooled, okay, and you play video games all the time, and you got no friends. Okay, you eat Cheetos all day. That's why, sometimes I have to say you're not my son, because if my son would be motivated. What motivates you?
A little thing called Call of Duty.
Okay. Okay. You've been playing that ever since it came out. Okay. Maybe you should find a different video game. You're obsessed with this Call of Duty, and now you're starting to watch wrestling. Wrestling's fake. And now this whole obsession with roller derby. Roller derby's fake. They're all fake.
Well, they're entertaining, and there's other employees here who like the video games too, like security. And we bond over video games.
You know what? I'm gonna have security come in here right now and talk to you. I'm gonna go get some coffee. So security, come in if you want to please talk with Bobby. Okay, I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Bobby.
Yeah.
You know what? See, we're going to get to the bottom of this. I know about the new Call of Duty that just came out, and I asked you specifically if you had it in stock, and you said no. But then I saw a customer come up to you earlier. What was it? No, it wasn't earlier, because we just got here. I want to say it was yesterday. When that new shipment came in, all of a sudden you guys sold out, and you were supposed to save me one. I saw a customer get it from you. Now, see, you holding out on me.
Look, you know the situation, right?
What, besides the register coming up missing?
No, that Scove is my father, or I'm not his real son. I'm just his adopted son, as he says.
We all knew that. That was obvious.
Okay, so I have to keep it low profile. I've got your Call of Duty. Don't worry. We just have to do it outside.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Where?
It's right here. It's
Wait. I'm on the duty. I'm on job right now. So wait. Don't show it right now. Just hold it. Just hold it. Okay.
I've got it.
I mean it, Bobby.
Yeah. I'm gonna save it for you. Can you do me a favor though if I give you Call of Duty?
Yeah. What you thinking?
Can you just tell Dad that I'm doing a great job, and you think I'd be good for a promotion?
You know what, Bobby? I do like you. You good people and everything. Yeah, I can do that for you. I can go ahead and put in a good word with, Big Dog, and see what's going on. But first, I want him to give me a raise. Because I'm telling you, I don't get a flashlight. I'm being restricted here. I got a broken remote that doesn't work with any of the monitors. And you know about what happened.
Yeah, I know about the break-in. Yeah, I will talk to him. Yeah, you need a flashlight and a remote that works.
Bring me my laser back so I can just get back on my Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay, security, please meet with Apparel now. Go meet with Apparel.
Mary?
What's up? Yeah.
See, you got the shoes in your mouth again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lemon.
Well, listen. Okay, look.
What?
How close are you with what's her name?
Lindsay?
Yeah. So you already knew I was about to say.
Well, I mean, she has a typical name, Lindsay. You know what I mean? Like, every girl I've met is probably named Lindsay nowadays.
There's one in every bunch. You're right. Out of one in every 3 women.
And ironically,
it's always a Lindsay. You're right.
She works in cosmetics too, so no.
But listen, because I know because you be hearing everything. See, it's always the quiet ones that we got to pay attention to. Listen, when Lydia used to work here, I noticed it was kind of like a single white female thing going on. Every time she would do something new, Lindsay would do something new as well. She got her hair blonde, she dyed it, and all of a sudden Lindsay comes in and she's now rocking down, what is it, the bleach blonde look.
Yeah, it's like Mean Girls, you know?
Exactly, Mean Girls. So, what I was thinking is, maybe out of jealousy, do you think Lindsay has something to do with to set her up? Do you think she possibly has something with the register? Because I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to write everything down in my mind so I can take it back to Big Boss Man.
Do you have like a piece of her clothing, Lindsay's clothing? Because maybe if I could cook like her sweater or something, or shirt, or even shoes inside a boiling pot of water and eat it, then perhaps I can get inside her mind.
You know what? I did see she put some shoes in her locker, earlier this morning. I can go definitely double check and get back to you on that one.
Could you do that?
Yeah, because I see everything. Yeah, and I'll talk to you. But I just want you to know, just start paying attention because there's something fishy that's going around. I smell it.
Okay, security, go see cosmetics now. Thank you.
Yeah. It's not lunchtime yet. Gosh. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing?
So, how are those monitors going? Have you seen anything? I mean, maybe my boyfriend, who I love and obsessed with Lydia. Have you seen them together? Because I think maybe you would be the one out of everybody to see this coming. Maybe I should have seen this coming, but when they asked to go to lunch together and all this stuff, but I thought it was just so they could pick out an engagement ring for me or something, but it wasn't. So did you see anything?
Well, you know what? I see everything, It just so happened to be so conveniently inconvenient that the monitor is broken down, because, I got a strict schedule. Before I go clock in, I want to set everything up, just kind of look around before I go, do a little quick workout. But, before I get to all of that, I just want to say that, yes, but I also noticed that every time you mention her name, you do like this weird face, like she just really gets under your skin. And I noticed all of a sudden you changed your hair. You're blind. Last week it was just blonde. Well, no, it wasn't blind. It was like it was a dark brunette color. I noticed that, and all of a sudden you're blind. But she doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah, I changed my hair because Bob asked me to. What do you do when your boyfriend, who's almost famous and going to be a huge rock star one day, asks you to change your hair color? You do it. That's what you do. What did you do when he says, start wearing low-cut, sparkly tops? You do it. Like, what else? I mean, and why are you looking at me for any of this? I mean, you're the one who wakes up at 3 a.m. That's criminal in itself.
Oh, whoa. No. See, now, wait a minute. We asking you questions. You're not asking me questions. Now, what do you got to say about 3 a.m.?
I was nowhere near the store. I was already on my way to, I was going to the gym too, because Bob.
Oh, now you worked out. Okay.
To, be in more better shape. I mean, honestly, like everything I do is for him. And it's like, he asked me to do something and I do it every time, no questions asked. Like,
okay, if everyone could come on back into the main room here for a second.
Word salad.
Okay, please come back in. There's been, we just found out from the police department, I got a phone call. This is where Brian, Zoe, and Jack were down at the police station. Apparently, they said they saw the fight with Lindsay and Lydia, and then they saw Lindsay put Lydia into her trunk and drive off. So what we did is they started looking at security cameras as far as they could and found out Lydia's body was found in the creek down near the mill. And so they're going to be looking at you. That's why the store wasn't locked up, because obviously Lindsay, and then Lindsay, Jack said he saw you take the $100 out of the cash register to make it seem like Lydia stole and did not come back. So that was the thing that she was going to be the one. Well, we'd found out. Thank you all for helping me solve this case. We're still going to have to go to work.
I'm the one that helped you solve this case.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You did a great job. I'm not going to give you a raise, and I'm actually going to look at taking some of your money for charity out of every paycheck. Okay, we're going to get you out of the shoe department as quickly as possible. We're putting you in non-clothing department, so we might put you in the food area where you can't, there's no actual real clothing. Okay, son, don't come home early tonight. Your mom and I want to have a nice romantic evening. Okay, everyone, get to your places right now. Hurry up, go. Well, that was Roof Mart. All right, now, we're going to go to Airbnb. So I am the host. They're coming to my house. And let's see if I can get my house up. There it is. We have a nice house. It's kind of out in the country a little bit. And these are city folks who want to come out and visit the country. And as you can see, it's a lot of wood here. It's a wonderful cabin. And we have the mom and her boyfriend with the boyfriend's daughter and her daughter. So the four of them are coming up here to spend a lovely time at my lovely Western-style cabin up here in the mountains. So I'm really excited to have them here. There's a lot of things to do around here. We have horseback riding. We have horseshoes. We have a pool. We have a jacuzzi. We have hot springs not that far away. We're about a mile down the road. We do also give them a Jeep because we have 200 acres around here that they can take my Jeep and drive on all the dirt roads and kind of see the different areas. We have a waterfall, we have a creek, and we have a little lake with some rowboats. So it's really a great little area. And we have indoor games like backgammon and video games and board games and things like that. Let's bring everybody in. If you're all ready to come on in, it looks like the car's pulling up. To have them all get out. Okay, so this is just really wonderful. Okay, that's great. Okay, you all look great. I'm really happy to all have you here at my house up here. It's Montana, so you're able to get out of the city and really kind of enjoy it. The house does have a couple fireplaces in the main family room as well as the living room. There's also a sitting room with a lot of books. I know that Mary, you're the one who called and said you wanted to have a nice getaway with your boyfriend, who you've been dating now for about 6 months or so. And so this is her first trip with both the daughters, who I'm not sure how well you guys know each other, but certainly you're going to get some time to get to know each other here as well. And I know it's earlier in the day, just coming on about noon, so you probably won't need any warm outfits in the summer here. Anything to keep you warm. You'll be able to go to the pool or do something. It's the fog is starting to roll off right now. It's looking really great outside. I know we tell you guys to check in here at 12 noon to get a full day here, and then check out at 12 noon on Sunday. Okay, we'll make all the meals for you if you'd like. If you want to get a picnic basket, we can do that as well. Mary did tell me a little bit about you guys. Mary says she's been dating Bobby now for 6 months, and Bobby, you're into birds. Apparently you're in the Audubon Society and you study birds, and you're a veterinarian. And I know the Audubon's your part-time fun volunteer work, and I understand you do bird calls, so I can't wait to hear a couple of your interesting bird calls and all that. There's a lot of birds up here as well. I know you told me that your daughter, who's now just turned 18, has been bugging you about getting a car, and you feel that she's not ready to drive, that she's kind of irresponsible, and that she tends to have a lot of men around wanting to date her, and apparently you have a double-barreled shotgun, and you said, let's let the birds fly away. So maybe you're a little bit possessive with her and stuff like that. I know that her mom and you split up about 4 or 5 years ago, and I know that she ran off with one of your good friends, so I'm sorry to hear that, Bobby. But I'm glad you were able to finally get Mary and you 6 months. I hope that really works out. And I hope that Lindsay and Rashida can get together too. I know, Lindsay, you just turned 20 and you're in community college, and you want to be a hairdresser. I know that in going to some sort of also, apparently they said you're an artist, so maybe we can find out a little bit more about what kind of artsy stuff you do, which would be great. And I know that you've also been in beauty contests and won a couple. You were Miss Bakersfield, California. That's really great. So that's really wonderful. Now I know you guys all live in the I think it was the Los Angeles area, so it's great to all have you up here today. And I'm going to get to know each and every one of you a little bit. Okay, so let me just talk with the parents first, and then I'll talk to you two daughters. So if you guys want to just kind of get to know each other a little bit, okay? Thanks a lot. Bobby. Yeah, you are an adult, aren't you? Okay.
Yeah,
you are a
I heard.
Okay.
I heard the birds, so
yeah, you wanted to get out there. Yeah. Hey, go ahead and do a bird call, and then let me hear
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You ready for this, honey?
I guess. Yeah.
Woo!
And what bird is that?
That is the eagle, the bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Sounds more like a monkey.
Okay. Well, how did you two meet, by the way?
Well, she brought her dog into my practice, and I cured her dog of worms, and we just hit it off, didn't we?
It's true. Yeah, we met while my dog was very sick with worms.
Mm-hmm.
Very sick.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hit it off right there, huh, honey?
Yeah, and we went on a date to the Audubon Society
Wow.
gala, and that I run, and yeah, that was the first date.
Yep,
Wow.
that shows. First date shows this.
Now, have you learned to do any bird calls?
No, I'm actually very allergic to birds, but that's okay. I'm not gonna make my allergies bring him down.
Right. I do remember you telling me about allergies of any sort of furry thing or bird-like thing, feathers, cat hair, dogs that shed, horses, squirrels. So there's some of the stuff's going to be around the property. There's horses. So I wouldn't say don't go to the barn. I'd say keep your distance from the squirrels or furry rodents that go around. We do have some cats that run around because we have rats, and we want the cats to catch the rats and all that stuff. Now I know that you were into Tupperware, right? So which is weird. Do they even have Tupperware anymore? I mean, do you still have Tupperware parties?
Of course we do. Yeah, don't you, honey? Yeah, I do it all the time at home, even though his daughter tells me it's stupid and it's 2025 and no one does Tupperware parties anymore. But who am I to judge, right? She has her own opinion, and I have mine, and he has his, and Lindsay is Lindsay. But yeah, it's fun. You should come sometime. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, before because I'm going to talk to your daughters in just a second, I might want to get a little backstory just so I understand. So I know, Mary, your husband's in prison. Can you tell me what? And this was, I think, 4 years ago. He went to maximum security prison. What did he do?
Well, I can't really go into details, but let's just say he did some things.
Murder.
That would bring people nightmares, like
murder.
Not murder. Not murder.
I googled your name and saw his name, and he killed your neighbors over a barbecue dispute. There was smoke coming over the fence, and you got mad because of your allergies and stuff, so he went over there and killed them both.
Yeah, he was just very more understanding lying about my allergies because he cared about me. And,
Right, but then he finished barbecuing and you ate their food. That's sick. That's sick.
We were all hungry. I mean, they were roasting, barbecuing, whatever, like prime rib and juicy hamburgers and hot dogs and
Okay,
So of course, and that's a waste of food. Food's
Okay,
expensive nowadays. We're not just gonna throw it out.
Exactly.
All right, now Bobby. Okay, I know you knew about this because I know that. Okay, what your wife left 4 or 5 years ago? What with one of your friends? How did that happen? Because if I'm going to talk to your daughters, this may come up.
Oh, yeah. Well, my friends came over. One of my friends came over. We were gonna play pool. It's an activity we did since high school. We played pool together once a week, and I got caught up. I got a emergency call to the vet office, and I had to go take care of a dog. And I told my friend, I'll make just be an hour if you want to wait. And when I got back, he didn't wait. He went into my bedroom and was sleeping with my wife.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this, Bobby, because I've heard rumors that, I mean, that sounds like a really good story, but I heard rumors that you were playing pool for his Ferrari. You'd win that, and if you lost, he gets your wife. Is that a rumor or is that real? And you just made that shitty story up for me.
It's real. I didn't want it to be public, but now
Okay, Mary. I don't think Mary knew that one, Bobby. So
I didn't. No.
So I don't want you
Bobby.
betting on Mary for you can't bet people, Bobby. That's kind of weird. Although obviously your wife must have liked it because she left with him. So,
I mean, he does have an interesting submarine.
Bobby, I'm allergic to water. I can't get in a submarine. What happens if it crashes and it sinks, Bobby?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't be in it. I'd be betting you. Maybe.
Bobby, I'm just not some hunk of meat you can just...
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, too. Boy, how do you live with that voice, Bobby? Okay, thank you, too. I'm going to see the daughters right now. Okay, well, I'm sorry I found out a little more information. Maybe it explained what's happening. Rashida, I had no idea that, you're... Wow. Okay, that Bobby bet your mom away. How do you feel about that?
He what? He bet your mom?
Yeah, on a pool game. If he won, he gets the guy's Ferrari, and if he loses, the wife goes with his best friend. Although the wife, obviously, maybe she set this up, who knows, because she didn't say no. She was very happy to leave.
In case you guys haven't noticed, my dad has an addiction problem of gambling, and he likes to make bets on everything, and he always loses. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least your parents aren't like mine. I have a murderer and then a mom with the shrillest voice you've ever heard. So surprising that I even turned out halfway normal.
Yeah, you are somewhat normal, which is nice to see. I mean, this happened 4 years ago. Did you partake in eating the food that?
I was not there.
You weren't home. Okay, so you weren't home.
I started sneaking out and leaving at 14. So
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but my mom pushes people. She eggs them on. Don't let this voice fool you because she's very manipulative. She will probably push your dad to bet on things, and just she gets in whatever the darkest person you have inside, and she brings it out and just pushes and pushes and eggs on and eggs on, and she just doesn't stop. It's like her voice, it doesn't stop.
So Rashida, you just heard everything she said. How well do you know Lindsay's mom? How much time have you spent getting to know her, and how do you feel about your dad dating her?
I mean, it's kind of weird, but you know, Lindsay and I, we kind of like bonded over like
Weird. Yeah.
it's so stupid. It's like really lame. Like in a it's really weird because it's kind of like Jerry Springer meets Dr. Phil. That's how I feel like in this moment right now. Like you're asking these questions, except we just don't have an audience.
Right.
But Lindsay, she gets it. She understands it. Like my dad, he's a lame. Like seriously, he's a lame, and he loses everything. Everything is a bet, and everything it just whatever. But as far as her mom, I mean, I felt sorry for Lindsay, but
yeah,
I had no chance.
Okay, what about Lindsay? How do you feel about Bobby, her dad?
Actually, when I met him, he was kind of goofy, kind of silly. He was doing these like eagle noises or parrot or like parakeet, like that part of him I really like. It's super fun to have a dad that's not like on the edge of like wanting to beat somebody up at all times. So that's nice. He doesn't look like he would go over and kill one of our neighbors. So I mean,
okay. So you judged your mom dating people based on if they're going to kill somebody or not?
I have a very low bar. I think it's now like
wow. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go off and go into the garden if you want to go check out some stuff on the place. If Mary and Bobby would like to get together in the tea room, we'll bring you some tea. I'm gonna go get it for you guys. Okay. Have fun.
So, what are we gonna do about our daughters, right?
I don't know, Bobby, because your daughter is driving me cray-cray right now. I tried so hard and long to get her to notice me, but it's like she has respect for me. I totally get it. I understand she doesn't hate me, but sometimes I'm just like, maybe it's just paranoia, like again, like I get it. She probably I get the sense that she doesn't hate me, but all I want to do is just hang out with her, take her to the mall or
you know what? I think I know what it is. It's the voice. I know when I first met you, I was like, whoa. But then you just get used to it, and it grows on you. So I think that's a good idea. I think you guys should go, actually right now, go for a nature walk and get to know each other.
That's actually a great idea, Bobby. Just me and her alone in the woods. But, oh, no. Bobby, I can't though. My allergies, there's animals and trees. I'm allergic to trees, Bobby. You know this, Bobby.
I know. Well, maybe, well, you could just stay here in one of the rooms and talk, or have a lone dinner with her.
Bobby.
And then I could go and with your daughter, and we could talk it out.
That sounds like a good idea, Bobby.
Okay, if the two daughters can get together, or you can be in the garden if you'd like.
Oh my God. Is that Tyler? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're
Sorry.
There you go.
Hey, Tyler, yes, but like over the last couple of weeks, I was kind of like crushing on Scott, and we were supposed to go skateboarding, but of course, Dad just like cock blocked that. But I mean, Tyler, he's like super cute and he's like really chill. But just I feel like he's like, I don't know, like he gets angry.
Yeah, Scott's way hotter. And be careful about angry men. I know a lot about them, and you don't want to date one. So Scott seems way more chill.
He is. Oh my god.
Like,
I was thinking that, like when we get away from here, because this is like super lame. Ugh,
so lame. God.
Ugh. I was thinking that maybe we can go skateboarding. Because I was figuring like there's like this new burger joint that we can check out, and I hear that like they have like a 2-for-1, and I just feel like if we can do like maybe a double date or something.
Yes.
But your mom is trying to have a meeting with me. I mean, I get it. I understand we're trying to be like a family here, but like, dude, I really don't want to like have a conversation with her. Like, no disrespect or anything, but it's just like her voice, the high pitchiness, and then my dad's voice. It's just it's so.
Oh, Rashida, we have a little surprise for you. Mary's going to come out and join you in the garden. Lindsay, if you can join, we'd like you to go meet with Bobby on the porch. Mary wants to have a little time with Rashida. Thank you.
Great.
Hi, Rashida. Rashida.
Mom.
What's up?
And the sky. Last time I checked.
I think we should talk, Rashida. I know that
battery died. Great.
We don't get along very much, huh? I know you respect me, but you don't see me as really your mom yet, which is fine. Your dad bed off your mom, which is traumatizing. You know what my dad did to my mom?
What? No, I don't. Elaborate, maybe? Gosh, I don't know. Ugh. Did I forget a joke? It's like I forgot to laugh. Oh wait, are you crying?
Yes, I'm crying. She sent her to Alcatraz. So traumatizing as a child. I never saw her again.
I'm sorry, Mom. That is traumatizing, I'm sure. Do you want a hug or something?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, I was gonna say, you know what? After my mom went to Alcatraz, you know what my dad did to me? He spent time with me, Rashida. Hi.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Oh, wait, are you crying again?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to teach you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Dad! Oh.
Okay, Bobby, if you can now meet with Lindsay on the porch.
What's up, Pops?
Lindsay, we're not even engaged yet. You don't have to. I'm not your step anything right now.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Can you do that flamingo voice again?
Oh yeah.
That was so good. I mean, can we go to the zoo and maybe do that by the flamingos? Can you do a penguin? Do a penguin.
Meh, 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 meh.
So crazy. Oh
Real,
my
right?
God. It's like never heard a penguin, but it sounds like that's what it would be like. Anyway, we're supposed to bond. Do you really like my mom? I mean, come on.
I do. How would you feel if I pitched there's this voice treatment center because I think her voice is psychological. I don't think that's how she talks, and so I was thinking of sending her there.
She goes through phases. When I was growing up, her voice was like a demon, like a Wendy, what are you doing? That's what she would sound like. And then when she wanted to get my dad to go do stuff for her, which would include a lot of violence. The murder wasn't the first thing and only thing. She would be like, "Oh, sweetheart, can you please go to the dog park and bite that dog?" That's how it would sound. That's how she would sound. That bit my little Fluffy. That's how she would sound. And then I think now she's adopted this high voice because, I don't know, maybe she's mirroring what she thinks you like. I don't know. Maybe it's like a bird call to her. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, so do you think she would murder me? I need to ask you that straight up before I take this relationship any further.
I think 50-50.
Really?
Yeah. She's not unviolent, but like she's more manipulative. So she would find somebody else to murder you. Like she wouldn't get her hands dirty. I mean, and the allergies are also, they come on and off.
Mm.
Okay, if everybody could come back into the main room. We've had time to kind of explore the place a little bit. We have gotten a few problems, though. Mary, your voice, all the cats and all our domestic animals, they've left, and our canary could be dead. And as far as outside, Bobby the bird calls, all the birds are gone. There's no birds outside. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? What kind of bird calling are you doing? We had crows and ravens and hawks and eagles and all sorts of, swallows and everything. I went outside. I can't find a damn bird. So you must have obviously gone outside and did some bird calling or something. So
Ooh!
that's crazy. Anyway, and Mary, I told you about what happened inside. And now, Rashida, apparently there's like in the front, outside our gate, it's thank God we're set about 100 yards in. There's like 12 guys. Some guy named Tyler and his friends or something like that saying they came here to see you.
Yeah,
and
we're
Lindsay.
supposed to go skateboarding, but you guys have me here with the lanes. Yes. Ugh.
Okay, well you might want to screen that with your parents.
Oh! Attack them!
Oh my gosh, Dad, please, with the bird calls.
Okay, and Lindsay, why do you have a gun in your purse?
Protection.
From your mother? Nice. Okay. All right. Well, we want to ask you to just give us the gun, and you can get it back when you leave. Mary, please don't scare the domestic things. We're going to see if any other areas are dead around the house. One good thing is there's no rats in the house anymore. We occasionally rats would come in. That's why we use the cats. It's country. It's country, Rashida. And I don't want you smoking. I mean, first of all, Rashida, Salem. Who smokes Salem anymore? Menthols. Okay, and then you put them out in our garden. That will kill our plants. Okay.
I'm sorry.
If you take the gun, can I have 2 locks, please? And can Rashida sleep in the same room as me?
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay. If you can all just go back to your rooms right now, we'll be coming down.
What if I don't want to go back? What if I just want to leave with my friends who are outside the door?
Well, if you
attack them.
Let's go.
Okay, but you talk to Bobby about that. Okay. All right. This has been Airbnb. There's our 2 long-form shows. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. You can come on back in now so I can introduce y'all. Okay. So the strangest family I've ever met, and we got Bobby up there.
Thanks for watching.
And Mary.
Thank Thank you for watching.
Couldn't keep a straight face about Alcatraz. And Rashida.
Yo.
And Lindsay.
Thanks for watching. Hope your family's not as weird as this one.
Yeah. We'll be back in 4 weeks with a brand new show with Roberta and Madeline, who are missing today, and maybe Michael will be back. And we'll see you all in 4 weeks, okay?